But Andrew Tate said, "This is why I'm Muslim. Any Christian who believes in good and understands the true battle against evil must convert. So be patient. Indeed, the promise of Allah is truth." Quran 30:60. Right? So this is exactly what Andrew Tate posted on some platform, confirming that he's now Muslim. I'm just letting you guys know right now, I really suspect that he could be the Antichrist, aka Dajjal. I just titled it Dajjal for all the Muslims out there that believe that, wow, he loves and represents Islam or whatever. Notice how in his statement he said, any Christian who believes in good and understands the true battle against evil must convert. So now he wants to coerce anybody that's not Muslim into being Muslim. That's a very coercive statement, okay? Here's the deal. He is if he's not the Antichrist, and if he's not the Dajjal, right, aka Dajjal Antichrist, it's the same thing, then whoever the Antichrist is will do something very similar to what Andrew Tate is doing right now. And all I could say is, you guys really need to watch out. Christians especially. This is for Christians, right? Watch out for this guy, okay? We all know when Antichrist comes, he's going to impose himself on everybody. He's going to say, I am your God. You must worship me. Here's my mark. If you don't accept my mark, then you have nothing to do with society and you're going to starve to death, okay? We're seeing a small glimpse of it now. He's saying Christians must convert, okay? You notice he's going to bash Christianity a lot, right? But at the same time seem like he sides with everybody else, all right? I'll read a nice quote, famous quote from St. John of Damascus. What does St. John of Damascus say on Islam? Okay. So St. John of Damascus says, there's also superstition of the Ishmaelites, which to this day prevails and keeps people in error, being a forerunner of the Antichrist. So right here, St. John of Damascus calls Islam a forerunner of the Antichrist. And we see Andrew Tate just decided to switch over to Islam. So don't be surprised, don't be shocked when you start seeing Andrew Tate act more like a leader of Islam, more like a prophet of Islam. I'm not too sure how he's going to go about convincing the Hindus that he's the Hindu god, or convincing the Chinese that he's the Beijing Chongchang god, but he is going to convince every religion that he's God, and it's going to come out somehow. And you guys see, St. Paisios says it himself. He's going to say, I am Muhammad coming back. I'm the fifth Buddha. I'm the Hindu God. I'm the Jewish Messiah. And I am Jesus Christ returned. Many times has Andrew Tate compared himself to Jesus Christ. So just be very careful, guys. Really watch out for this guy. Something is completely off with him. I could go deep and explain all the complexities of why I think he is, why I think he isn't, blah. Just pay attention. Things are going to play out, and I really do believe that he could be it. He really might be the one that is Antichrist, If someone else pops up, I'm going to keep my eye open for that. I'm not going to close myself off into thinking anything. But here's what I'm going to end this off with. I've known that Andrew Tate was Jewish, but today someone said they found some source online saying that he's actually Iraqi Jewish, and I have a video on my channel from the church fathers that say the Antichrist will be an Iraqi Jew from the tribe of Dan. So that's the title of my video. If you guys want to go check that out, or if you want me to link it below, I will. So his whole spiel about being half black, half white, the guy does look Middle Eastern. There's a reason why people will say, oh, yo, you look like Andrew Tate, bro. You look like Andrew Tate, right? Because he's Middle Eastern. He looks Middle Eastern to me. He doesn't look like a half black, half white guy. I have never seen a half black, half white look like him. So, not to say that there can't be. I'm just trying to throw this out. So, yeah. already having a very coercive statement toward Christians. We all know that the Antichrist will establish his own religion, and say that he is God and everyone should cast their religions aside and come to him. Also, just notice how very, very tricky this statement is real quick. Let's reread this statement one more time. This is why I'm Muslim. Any Christian who believes in good and understands the true battle against evil must convert. So in a way, he is almost trying to unite both religions as well. Okay, this is such a tricky statement. If you don't really read between the lines, it's not as plain and as simple as everyone's making it seem. He's trying to already bring the one world religion. Let's have Christians and Muslims unite in the battle against evil. That's really what he's saying. So not only is it a coercive statement, but it's also a one world religion statement too. So that's my thoughts. I thought it was extremely important that I should address this. I'm a sinner. I'm a hypocrite. Forgive me for my sins. Forgive me for my hypocrisy. Don't pay attention to me. Pay attention to what I'm saying about this, and keep me in your prayers.